Oh no. Please don't be. Bro, why does it keep deleting this? What's even crazier is I'm gonna be editing this video in the same program I'm making this beat in. So I've been using DaVinci Resolve for about 7 months straight now. I did use it a little bit a while back, but one really cool thing about DaVinci that I like, coming from the audio engineering side of things, is it has this audio suite called Fairlight. Now you can do all kinds of stuff in Fairlight. I've done a little bit of just your basic mixing and stuff inside of this. I've not done anything creatively like we're about to do, but it does offer you all kinds of cool features and all kinds of crazy stuff that you wouldn't expect a video editor to have. So we're gonna start off here. I'm gonna click on the grid view options here, and we're going to set time scale to tempo. Now, I don't know what tempo yet. The main issue I'm facing with this is that you cannot use MIDI or instrument plugins. So I think we might just have to go grab something off of Splice for this, or a loop from somewhere. Let's just click through Splice for a minute and see if we can find anything fire. I've used a ton of melodies out of this pack. This is a really good pack. I like that. That's gonna be pretty chill enough for us. So that's 140 BP. Oh my gosh. Alrighty. So we're gonna come up here, grid, tempo, 140. Alright, now, perfect. We've got it lined up here. Let's go ahead and turn you down. Turn you down on the clip here. All right, we'll just name this melody. Let's throw this up here. All right, move track up. That's one thing I don't like about DaVinci. You have to like right click and tell it to move. All right, so we'll start here with this. Yeah. So let's look for some cool effects. This is gonna be crazy. I wanna throw guitar rig on here if I can. There's some cool guitar rig effects I've been using lately. I know T- uses it quite a bit for stuff, and I just happened to find some stuff the other day that I really like. I assume it'll come up. There it is. Yeah, it should come up because it's an effects plugin, you know. I thought about record. Okay, that's lovely. Okay, apparently we're not gonna be able to use guitar rig. I thought about like, you know, actually recording something in like with guitar or something, but that's probably gonna be a little tough with latency. Well, since we don't have that, let's go for just some of the effects I was thinking of. All right, so how do we set this to 140? 140. Okay. Where did our melody go? I guess let's just duplicate it. It's kind of weird because you don't get like some of these keyboard shortcuts that you get in the like edit window. So let's do one with all these crazy effects on it, and then the other will remain untouched. Let's max this tremolo out. I want Filter Freak, if we can find that. All right, we've got Filter Freak. I better save before we crash. Okay, it's once again not in time here, so let's turn MIDI off. 140. Bro, why does it keep deleting this? I don't understand that. It keeps deleting whenever I like hit spacebar on this or something. Look, it did it again. I'll throw a reverb on it. Oh no. Oh no. Please don't be. Oh no, that sucks. All right, so let's not put ROM on here. Or maybe we go for another try and just not have it playing. No, we we just can't put it on there. Let me put the Filter Freak after the reverb. Or do we put it before? Let me go throw a Pro Q4 in front of it here. All right, so let's get to cooking on some drums here. Actually, yeah, let's do drums first, and then we'll do an 808. So I think I'm gonna open up FL2, grab some samples real quick. Can't go wrong with the combo hat. All right, so this is gonna be kind of crazy here. I need that grid. 8th notes. There we go, we've got it now. We'll leave snap to grid on. Oh, wait, ew, I don't like that. Oh, it's because oh. Okay, yeah, let's not do that. So I've got to use my delete once in place option. Why are we getting louder? Like, is it just me or does that get louder as it goes? Why, I wonder. Huh. That's gonna be weird if it keeps doing that. I hope it doesn't. Oh, you know what it is? But it's, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, now. For some reason, this first one is a little quieter. I'm not sure why. So I want to grab every other one here, and we're going to alter the volume of these just to add, you know, just a little bit more. Oh, Lord. Just to add a little bit more bounce and to kind of humanize it just a little bit. Whenever you want to, like, change a bunch of audio, you have to come over here to the inspector and then move the volume here. I kind of like that. Let's delete that one and copy that one. Yeah, there we go. I'm hearing a snare on this, and funnily enough, now that we're starting to get some drums going, I do want to put a soft clipper on the bus. I know I always joke on all these like trying different DAWs or program videos. I'm like, I gotta have a soft clipper. I think we'll just throw standard clip on as per usual. I'll leave it on like 40. If you're enjoying this video, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. It'll help me out a whole lot, and it'll let YouTube know that other people like yourself need to watch this video. All right, next up, let's do a snare. That's the other thing too, I'm used to FL. Go ahead and pad and stuff and turn stuff down for me, so I'm really gonna have to turn it down on my own here. Look at that, we're cooking up in DaVinci Resolve, that's crazy. So let's go ahead and set our in-out points again right here, so we'll loop. Just a really basic open hat. Okay, I'm getting tired of this loop thing. Just keep the kicks stupid simple. Nope, that's not fast enough. I need a da-da-da, not a da-da-da. Yeah, that'll be fine. think that's going all right for now. Oh, this is gonna be bad. I don't know how we're gonna do an 808 because the repitch controls are so bad for like music stuff. I don't know. Let's just go for it. See what happens. I've got a classic Wheezy spins here. So definitely gonna want to cut this in half here and like fade it somehow. This is crazy. I have like no fade control on it. Where are my fades? I think it needs to go up one note. Yeah, this is not gonna work. You know what? Let's try opening up an instrument plugin here just to see what's gonna happen. Is this actually? There's no way this, but there's no way I can do like MIDI though. I guess we'll do Serum. Wait. This whole time I didn't think you could do MIDI. Well, you can't do MIDI, so I don't. Am I just gonna have to like play it in real time or something? Okay, it did this way. I guess it's not 32-bit audio, it's like clipping it ahead of time. Okay, so this might work. But how do I trigger this? So we do have MIDI control. Wait, that's crazy. I didn't think we had MIDI. I'm gonna have to plug my MIDI keyboard in. Alrighty, so I plugged my MIDI keyboard back in and this is crazy. Like, I never thought I would be using Serum inside of DaVinci Resolve. This is crazy. Okay, never mind. I think I can record it in like that. Bro, that's crazy. I'm recording in 808s via MIDI in DaVinci Resolve. What's even crazier is I'm going to be editing this video in the same program I'm making this beat in. That's kind of even crazier. So I think we're going... Yeah, that's where we're going. We're going G sharp, C, and F. Let's just get one note of each of these. Let me get one D sharp just so I'll have that D sharp if I need it. Alright, so I don't think I'm gonna need my MIDI keyboard anymore. I might pull it back out, but I need the desk space, so let's just throw him over there. Let's go ahead and disable this Serum. Wait, what? Wait, I'm so confused. Where did it go? Did it just like delete it? It like self-deleted. I'm not gonna question it. I'm just gonna use it. We're gonna have to turn grid snapping off here. And turn that one off. We'll need that one back on. I need to try to get these as perfectly on grid as possible here. That's one thing I don't like about DaVinci is it's kind of hard to see where stuff lines up. This is so silly. This must be how DJ Payne feels over in Magic's Acid Pro. Because it looks just like Vegas Pro, so... Alright, let's zoom out here. Feel free to follow me on Instagram and TikTok at Seigehimself. If you're enjoying this, go ahead and shoot it over to a friend and see what they think. Now back to the video. I'm just getting the notes laid out right now. We're obviously gonna, add some more movement to it here in just a second, but it's kind of a struggle. I'm still doing better in DaVinci than I did in Logic Pro. That was a crazy one. If you've never seen that one, check it out wherever. Over here, I think. We'll save this D sharp for the last note here. As you can see, like, stuff's not perfectly in phase or whatever, even just looking at the waveforms here. So I'll probably... I don't know if I can sidechain or not. That's actually crazy. I don't think I can sidechain. I don't even know. Can you flip phase on stuff here? I got to thinking earlier what I can do is then just kind of group everything together and then move it all at once so we're not, you know, losing sounds and whatnot. All right, I do wish I had a lower C octave 808, so I think I will record that in just a second here. All right, yeah, I just need that low C, and I think our 808s will be as good as they're gonna get. Alrighty, we have our MIDI working again. I had to like restart and everything. See, it's giving me this T again. And then it's like letting me use it, and then as soon as I turn it on and off, it goes back to an R. I think you just have, yeah, you just have to hold control to keep it as a T, which is like, I guess, say like monitor through playback option or whatever. So we got G sharp, C, D sharp. Ooh, I like that, so that little walk up. There we go. Now I think it's going to sound cool. All right, the real question is, what else can I add to this? I don't know. Maybe just a couple more percussive elements, drums and stuff, some risers and whatnot. I definitely need to get my riser going in here. I can't think of too much more to add to this beat. I don't want ripple timeline. Vary speed. Is this what I need right here? Oh, that's sick. So I can change, okay, that's cool. I didn't know you could even do that in DaVinci, to be honest. And I guess these are kind of some like different stretching modes here under elastic wave. Okay, that's so much better than the other pitch mode we had earlier. So I guess you have to go in there and change it on that menu. Okay, so let's go elastic, general purpose. Yeah, I like that. That's actually really cool that you can do that. Okay, that's cool. I usually put a little reverb on my risers. I don't... Maybe I can just use their stock reverb because ROM was crashing it like crazy. So... Oh, we got to put my tag in here. What are we doing? We've got to have my tag. That's the last thing we need. I hit play and I'm like, something's missing. All right, I'm not gonna lie. This is the only part I'm cheating for. I'm gonna go ahead and export my tag with some reverb on it. I don't think I'm even gonna fool with any other sounds at this point. This is the beat. This is what we're putting down for the beat. Okay, the last thing I was thinking about was like either sidechaining the 808s or something to that effect, just so we can kind of fix this phase issue we have every now and then. Okay, it's obviously messed up not showing the full waveform. Oh, we can sidechain. Let's go, baby. That's crazy. So now all I have to do is just hit audio, bam, and then load up Hihat sidechain. Now let's go look at it. All right, it says no audio triggers. Okay, here we go. It's getting the kick. If that won't work, I could probably use a compressor then. I've got a sidechain preset here. That's working. All right, I think that's enough of a sidechain to get us through here. I think this is about as good as this beat's gonna get inside of DaVinci. I've already used a bunch of different stuff I would have never expected to use. So let's go ahead and listen to the full beat. If you all enjoyed this video, be sure to check out this playlist with some of my other videos where I try different DAWs and programs. Newsflash, they all don't go so smoothly, so definitely go check that out if you want to watch something pretty cool and entertaining. If you haven't already, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Also, feel free to give me a follow on TikTok and Instagram at Seigehimself. Thank you all for watching. My name is CJ, aka Siege. Have a good whatever time of day you're watching this, and God bless.